Hey, I hope your day's going great. Woodworking's always been a major passion of mine. I've never had a space to do it in, and I started by making, from the wood on our farm that we've been cutting down. I've been making soap dishes, and starting to get better at it. They're kind of rough cut, if you can see, and I kind of like it. I enjoy making these soap dishes, and I've started thinking about other things. We had a pear tree, the pear tree on our side yard that we cut down to make a root for our greens production this year was able to be cut up, and I'm using a lot of the pear wood for different things. And one of the things I'm thinking I'm going to do, well, I'll let you watch. Okay, so what I've made out of some of the pear is a nice tea candle holder. Looking good. Just stand it up. No stain. I'm going to leave this one unfinished. Here we go. Saw these one year. Janine and I went out west, and we were in what was it? We were in Telluride. Forgot the town we were in the middle of the mountains in Colorado, and we saw really cool wooden contraptions like this with tea candles in it. Alright guys, if you like home decor that is finished and polished and looks like you bought it in a store, please don't come to Root Bound Farms. Here you go, one last look at some of the things I made today. Wood chips. I have about, I want to say 30 or 40 yards of wood chips. I'm probably going to still need more. That's going to be crucial. Also, I'm on my way right now to go to the local grocery store where a buddy works part-time, and they're actually getting together a bunch of boxes from the produce department where I can use to throw down underneath the wood chips. So for those of you that aren't familiar with this, I did this earlier in an earlier video when we made our farm a little bigger in the backyard. We added about a good I'd say 750, 1,000 square feet. And what I did was we cut down all the trees, all the underbrush, the shrubs, all that good stuff, the vines. Then we layered a real nice layer of cardboard on top of that, and then about another 8 to 10 to 12 inch layer of wood chips on top of that. What I'm getting ready to do is transform my entire front yard into greens production. This front yard has established grass that has been growing since 1979 when our house was built. So you're looking at 40 years of grass that's getting ready to get stifled out. It's going to be a huge step, but when you have 3/4 of an acre and you have a suburban farm and you really want to ramp up your production, it's necessary. A lot of people think I'm crazy, always think I'm crazy. I think I heard a quote at one point in time where it said, if people laugh or if people laugh at your dreams or they scoff at the things you do, then you're probably doing something right. I mean, I'm not sure I'm always doing something right, but we're going to be kind of bucking the system a little bit in our neighborhood. Yes, the farm's in a neighborhood. We are a suburban farm. I'm not quite sure how many other people in Southern Maryland are doing this. Most people that are growing produce and going to markets and things like that are have an established farm with 50, 60, or even 100 or more acres of farm. And no, I'm not saying they're growing on that much land, but they have that much land, and they also have livestock. I'm strictly doing no-till, back to Eden, no dig, trying to stay as natural as we can, working with the soil, building the soil with compost, wood chips, and not disturbing the soil as much as possible so we can keep food growing in its natural environment. So that's what we're working on, and I'm on my way right now to get a ton of cardboard. So we had some firewood delivered as well from the same company. By the way, I'm going to give a shout out to Bryce's Tree Service. Man, they came through hardcore with firewood and another double load of wood chips, which is pretty awesome. So here's all our wood chips right here. We're going to be using all these wood chips right here to cover our entire front yard on top of the cardboard in order to have our greens production. Hey guys, I've been hard at work today, building a little side table for next to our recliners. One of the it's kind of funny. I built it not just so we can put things on it and have a place to sit things while I'm sitting in the recliner, but also our new puppy Amber, no matter what, always tries to get behind the recliners to go to the bathroom on the floor. So this is one of the main reasons I built it. So it's pretty cool looking. It's very basic, made from 2x4s. I kind of notched it out, make it a little bit stronger. I put a little finished oak on the top that I bought a while ago. This was all repurposed, all from wood that I already had. A little shelf down here on the bottom so I can set things like magazines or things like that. But it's low enough so Amber can't get underneath it. She could probably try to get underneath it, but it's pretty heavy too. So I might put something along the side here so she can't get through. We'll see how to do it. But it's been very busy. A lot of stuff going to be happening here coming up. A lot of things changing with the farm, and also starting to get a little nervous because we have a lot of I want to say we have a lot of potential out there, potential people buying things from us that are going to really change our lives, but we have to be very careful with what we're doing. I really want to keep our suburban farm very small, and I want to keep it easy enough for me and Janine to make things, grow things, and just for us to operate. We don't want to have to get too much as far as employees. So stay tuned. This spring and summer is going to be insane. I'm looking forward to it so much, but it makes me so nervous because I'm also a teacher, and I have that job that I care deeply about, that I really want to do my 100% best at, and also have this farm that I want to constantly work on. So this weekend I've been constantly working out here in the garage in my wood shop. You can see it's just a mess all over, but we've been making soap. Sorry. We've been making soap dishes. I've been making soap dishes with toothbrush holders. I've made this table. I'm just constantly cutting out different pieces for more soap dishes. So you can see it's pretty cool. Some of these are really rocking out, really cool. So sorry for the mess. But you can see, like, I'm literally cutting this stuff out from wood that I cut down from the farm. This was our pear tree. This is where it split right here, our pear tree. And I've been cutting from it. This was our apple tree that I cut down from the front yard. We're really trying the best we can to use everything and reuse everything and repurpose as much as we possibly can. That's part of what we really want to do on our suburban farm. We also want to stay true to our roots. Nobody has ever asked me where I got the name Root Bound Farms from. And if you know anything about plants, being root bound is not necessarily good. So when you have a plant, and all of you, those of you that have bought plants before from a nursery, and you've pulled the plant out of the small pot that it's in, and it has all the white roots that are just all entangled and all twisted, that is not necessarily that great for the plant. Those roots need to branch out and go other places. That's not so much the reason why I named the farm Root Bound Farm. I mainly named it because it's almost like we are searching for our roots. Like we're searching for the simple life. Using everything to the best of our ability that we have, repurposing things, reusing things, recycling things, growing vegetables how Mother Nature intended us to grow vegetables. So we're searching for getting back to the roots of humans, if that makes any sense. And so that's the reason I named it, that I came up with the name Root Bound Farms. Because we're kind of going towards our roots. We don't want to come up with the most sophisticated equipment. We don't want to work against Mother Nature. We want to get back to Mother Nature, and we want to do it the best we possibly can, and have Mother Nature work for us and not against us. Too many farmers out there now go over and above to spray things, and then they have to spray one thing to get rid of the other thing that they sprayed. And then they have to clean whatever vegetable they have so much more because of all the things they sprayed on it. It's just working against Mother Nature. If you have natural natural insects and well, first of all, if you have natural biodiversity on your farm, most times Mother Nature will take care of it, and it'll take care of all the disease. It'll take care of pests. We haven't had too many, knock on wood, we haven't had too many problems with pests, except for aphids and small things like that, and you know, the tomato hornworm. But we usually take care of it real quickly, and it's not a problem. So we you know, that it's important to us to stay small and be able to thrive off our hard work and not have to get big like these gigantic corporations that rely on everybody to survive. We like to rely on our small community. So I hope you look forward to seeing those videos. We're gonna have a lot of videos coming up. All right, guys, I hope you like this one. Please like and subscribe. Hit the little bell at the top to get notifications. If you have any ideas for content, please let us know in the comments. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.